Hello students, today we will talk about relative clauses. Firstly, as you know, I turn off my camera and we'll start our lesson. Okay, what do you know about relative clauses? We can say that they describe the noun before them. Okay, relative pronouns, firstly, who, which, that, whose, when, and where. Who, it describes a person, it substitutes a person. Which, it substitutes an animal or a thing. That can be used both who and which. It substitutes a person, an animal, and a thing. Whose, it substitutes a possession. Possession means cyclic. When it substitutes, it describes a time, and where it describes a place. We can divide relative clause in two categories. The first one is defining and the other one is non-defining. First one, defining. Defining is different from it gives from the perspective of it gives relevant information, necessary, important information. For example, I saw a man who is standing outside, like this. But non-defining, it isn't necessary, it isn't important, it gives us extra information. For example, I saw a man who is your father, like this. I saw a man who is your father. It doesn't necessary. Yes, let's continue. Using where. If the noun we describe declares a place, in defining sentence we may use where. Do not clean the room. My son is studying in that room. I want to highlight some points. Yes. Do not clean the room and in that room. They are common. So I can eliminate one of them. And I decided to eliminate this one. Do not clean the room. So I can use relative clauses. Do not clean the room. Where my son is studying. Okay? I can use with relative clauses and eliminate the other one. There is a good scene where one of the heroes goes to Antarctica. Good scene in the scene aslında burada. One of the heroes goes to Antarctica in the scene. In the scene atıyorum. I eliminate in the scene and I use where instead of this word. Okay, and let's continue. When. If the noun we define specifies the time in a defining sentence, in that year, on that year, like this, on that day, in this, in that season, it is the year Napoleon Bonaparte died then. The year and then are common. So 1821 is the year when Napoleon Bonaparte died. I eliminate then and I use when instead of then. Okay? I like the ending when superheroes win. Okay, I can add at the end of the sentence then. So I need to use when as a defining. Yes, as a defining relative clause. And clear. Let's continue. Who? When the subject is a person. The important point, who describes a person. And also you can use that instead of who, but you can use which instead of who, because which describes things, but who describes people. The man is a person, so who came in late is the boss. Geç gelen adam patrondur. Like this. Okay, which? When the subject is a thing. Yani diyor ki bir şeyden bahsederken. When the subject is a thing. Peter works for a company. Company is a thing, so I can use which. Or also that can be used instead of which. Okay, it doesn't matter. Yes. Whose? It describes the possession. Possession, sahiplik. Whose is used both for people and object. It doesn't matter. For example, I can say that did you fix the table whose leg was broken? I can use like this. Whose gives us possession and the table leg, so whose leg is correct. It doesn't matter. Also, I can use, do you know the gallerist whose car? Whose can be used for people and things. But the important point not to forget, guys, after whose we have to use a noun. Okay? Whose leg dediğimde de leg neydi, bir isimdi aslında. Hemen şöyle hatırlayalım. Car or leg, bunların hepsi bir isim. Yani after whose we generally use a noun. Okay. Relative clauses. It gives information about a noun. The important point, another important point is this. Relative clauses gives you us information about the noun, but before them. The important point, don't forget, please. Relative clauses give us information about the noun before them. What does it mean? It means that John is the boy. Boy is a noun. And I give information about the boy, so I use who. Okay? Is it clear? I hope so. Let's continue. Defining relative, it gives us important information. It is relevant. It is necessary. Which is needed. Yes, gerekli. The new couple who live next door have 3 dogs. Yan kapımızda yaşayan yeni çift 3 köpeğe sahip. This clause define the couple and it's necessary. Okay? When we use define relative clause, the relative pronoun may be the subject or the object of a main clause. Subject veya object olabilir. Bu ne demek? Şu demek. I have a friend. Burada subject I. Bir arkadaşım var. Nasıl bir arkadaşım? He is German. Alman olan bir arkadaşım var. Burada özne the girl. Ne yapıyor bu the girl? Tanıştığım the girl. Anlıyor muyuz? Birinde arkadaşlar ne yaptım? Özneyi değil, nesneyi belirttim. Diğerinde özneyi belirttim. Okay. Let's do the exercise together. Hi Nigel, where did you go on holiday? I went to Greece where I had a nice time. Did you see anything exciting? Yes, I went to the Acropolis. Acropolis. I'm talking about Acropolis characteristics, not the action that I do there, okay? That I done there. Ben orada yaptığım bir şeyden bahsetmiyorum. Onun yerine neyden bahsediyorum? Acropolis'in özelliğinden. So, which is correct for this blank? I also went to the place. The first Olympic Games were held. Held orada düzenlenmek anlamında. İlk olimpik oyunlarının düzenlendiği yere gittim. Orada düzenleneceği için where. I can use at the end of the sentence there. So it gives us clue about using where. Did you meet anyone interesting there? Orada hiç ilginç biriyle tanıştın mı? Yes, I met a girl. Bir kızla tanıştım. A girl. Sorry, guys. Yeah, a girl is a person, so who was from England. She knew a Greek family. Family, again, person. Yes, so who lived in Athens and she took me to meet them. They were very rich and a kind family. Okay, look here. Look at here. Friendliness. It means arkadaş canlılığı, misafirperverliği gibi düşünün. It is a noun, right? Yes, it's a noun. So it gives clue that we have to use whose. Because, did I say? Do you remember what I said? When we use whose, and before whose and after whose, there have to be two nouns. İki tane isim olmak zorunda. Kind family and whose friendliness. So whose made me feel very welcome. It sounds like you enjoyed yourself. Yes, it's a place. I would like to go back there. Oraya gitmek isterim. Yine bir daha. So I can add there. It means I should use where as a relative pronoun. Are you okay? Okay. Let's continue. Fill in the correct relative pronouns. The X are things, so with things I can use which or that. Thank you. Please give me the keys. Keys is a thing, so which is correct. Is that man, person? Then we use person, we can use who. What's the name of the lady? Lady, again person, who. Tom is playing with the dog. Dog is an animal, so which or that. Have you eaten all the cakes? Cakes is a thing, so which. How old is the man? Man. Own, sahip olmak demek arkadaşlar. Kafanız asla karışmasın. Burada bir isim değil, fiil var. Yes, sahip olan. Who or that. Let's look at the picture. Which is on page. Has Peter returned the money? That or which, because it's things. What color is the dress? Dress, that or which, yes. The police have arrested the man. Murdered, there is a verb, so who murdered his wife? The parcel, which, yes, is on the table, is your birthday present. Have you met the man? Who, because the man is a person. We will ask the man, again who, because it's a person. Is she the person? who, or that. We spent our holiday in a small town. Small town'da bir yerde geçirdik. Small town'u biz özelliğini söylüyoruz. Evet, özelliğini söylüyorsak. Which the man who married Katie is a millionaire. Where are the shoes? Shoes, things, so which? I still write to that lady. Lady who? Okay. Let's continue. Make the sentence by using relative pronouns. We have a neighbor. His dog barks a lot. Okay. A neighbor and his are common, sorry. So I can eliminate one of them. But how? We have a neighbor whose dog barks a lot. Köpeği çok havlayan bir komşumuz var. I don't know most of people. Okay, yes. What is common? The people and them. Okay. The people is a personal, so I can use who. I don't know most of the people who you invited for the party. Another one. My cousin is a journalist. My cousin is a journalist. Her job is interesting. So, the common thing, yes. My cousin whose job is interesting is a journalist. İşi ilginç olan kuzenim gazetecidir. That is the parcel I came in the mail. It came in the mail. The parcel and it, they are common, so I can eliminate one of them. Yes. And how can I make the sentence? That's the parcel which, because things came in the mail. Okay. Do you know the man? I asked him the address. The man and him. So I can eliminate the next one and I can say with the relative clause, do you know the man whom I asked the address? Okay, thank you for listening and watching carefully, and see you next week. Have a nice day.